Good day, everyone. I am Teacher Abby. How are you today? That's great to hear. Today, we're going to learn something new and exciting in phonics. Do you guys know what happens when two consonants come together to make a sound? Yes, that's right. We call them consonant clusters. And by the end of our lesson, you'll be able to read, say, and find words with these clusters. Are you guys ready to get started? Alright, but before that, let's do a quick song of ABC in phonics to help you guys prepare for our lesson.
A is for apple, apple. B is for ball, ball. C is for cat, cat. D is for dog, dog. E is for elephant, elephant. F is for fish, fish. G is for gorilla, gorilla. H is for hat, hat. H is for hat, hats. I is for igloo, igloo. J is for juice, juice. K is for kangaroo, kangaroo. L is for lion, lion. M is for monkey, monkey. N is for no, no. O is for octopus, octopus. P is for pig, pig. Q is for question, question. R is for ring, ring. S is for sun, sun. T is for train, train. U is for umbrella, umbrella. V is for van, van. W is for watch, watch. X is for box, box. Y is for yellow, yellow. Z is for zoo, zoo. Z is for zoo.
Alright, very good class. And now let's proceed on our lesson proper. So let me explain what consonant clusters are. So these are two or more consonant sounds that come together in a word. But before we proceed, let me refresh first what are the vowels and consonants. So in vowels, we have A, E, I, O, and U. And for consonants, they are the rest of the letters in alphabet, in which B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, and so on and so forth. And with that, let's have our first example. Our example is the word stop. Alright, and with that, let's have our first example, in which the word stop. Can you hear the s and the t sound at the beginning? Okay, let's say it together. S, t, o, in which makes the word stop. And see right here, this is an example of a consonant cluster. And you may ask, why this is an example of a consonant cluster? Because we can see right here, the word S and the T that makes the word stop has no vowels in between. And again, what is our vowels? They are the A, I, O, and U, in which can be seen at the third part of the word. So the word stop is an example of a consonant cluster because there is no vowel in between, in which makes them work together. And with that, let's have a chart example in which have some common consonant clusters. Alright, so here's a chart with some consonant clusters. Okay, let's now take a look at our word. So for our first word, we have the word blue. Can you say it with me? Blue. So in the word blue, it is spelled, first we have the letter B. Next we have the letter L. Third we have the U. And last we have the letter E. So this spelled as in B, L, U, and E. Can you guess where is our consonant cluster in the word blue? Very good. This is in the beginning of the word in which the letter B and L together. So our consonant cluster is the letter B and L. Alright. Next, for our next word, we have the word train. So our word train is spelled as T R A I and N. So for our second word G, can you guess where is the consonant cluster in here? Very good. This is the first letters in which T and R. Okay. Third, we have the word blue. Can you spell it with me? C L U and E. Blue. Can you say it together? Blue. Very good. And for our third word, can you guess where is our consonant cluster in here? Alright, it is in the first letters or in the first word in which C and L. Very good. And for our last word, we have start. So, start is spelled as S, T, A, R, and E. Can you say it? Very good. So, for our word start, our consonant cluster can be seen in the beginning, which is S and E. Very good. So, as you can see in here, we all have the words that have consonant clusters in the beginning of them. In which again, blue, that is B and L. Second, train, that has T and R as consonant clusters. Third, clue. And lastly, start, in which have S and T in them. Next, for our next example, this is an example in which our consonant clusters can be seen or found at the end and part of our word. So for our first example, we have the word sand. Can you say it with me? Sand. Okay, very good. So our sand is spelled as S, A, N, and D. So as we spell it, can you guess where is our next consonant cluster in here? Very good. You can see it at the end of the word in which is the letter N and D. Very good. Alright. And for our next word, we have the word bed. Very good. Can you spell it with me? So for bed, we have B, E, N, and T. So for the word bed, our consonant clusters is also at the end of it, in which the letter N and T. Very good. And for our next word, we have the stomp. Can you say it again? Stomp. Alright, very good. So for stomp, we spell it as S, T, O, M, and T. Alright. And as you can see, our consonant cluster is in the end of it again, in which M and T. Because they are the two consonant letters that has no vowels in between. Very good. For our last example, we have the word fast. So for the word fast, we spell it as F, A, S, and T. Fast. Can you say it with me? Fast. Very good. So, can you find where is our consonant cluster in here? E at the end of it. That's why, because again, there is no consonant, there is no vowels in between of them. There is the two consonants together. Alright, very good. And right now, we can move on to blending new letters or new words into a consonant cluster. So, how can we make them? So, I will show you how we can blend letters and words to make consonant clusters. So, for example, I'll use the word flag to show it to you how we can blend letters of consonant clusters to make a word. So, as you can see in here, we have the letter F and L as an example of a consonant letters. And then, you can add the last letters, in which is the A and the G, to make the word flag. Can you say it with me? Flag. So, again, how is this a consonant cluster? Because the word or the letters of it at the beginning of the word has a two consonants, in which are the F and the L. And for more examples of it, I have the word drum. So for drum, the word is spelled with D, R, U, and N. So our consonant cluster in here is the letter D and the letter R, because they are both consonants that is placed together at the beginning of the word. And also, the vowels can be seen at the third part or at the middle part of the word, in which make them a consonant cluster. And next, we have the word clap. So for clap, how do we blend this to make a consonant cluster? So of course, we put first the word C and L, in which an example of a consonant cluster. And then we would add the letter A and P to make it a whole word, in which, can you say it with me? Clap. Very good. And for our last example, we have hand. So for our example, hand, our consonant cluster can be seen at the, very good. It can be seen at the end of the word, because the beginning of the word has one consonant and one vowel, in which are the H and the A. So of course, the consonant cluster can be found at the end of it, in which is the letter N and the letter D. Very good. And that's how we blend letters to make words to form a consonant cluster. Very good. Great work, everyone. That would be the end of our lesson. Thank you for listening, and I hope that you learned something from Teacher Abby.